Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh. We want to give double honor to Apostle Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well. Mighty shalom to all the listeners and believers. The Akim and Aqua said, rooted in his faith and truth. This is the Gary Branch of Great Millstone. Lord, we'll come back again with another edifying video. And today we're going to be going more into pretty much understanding and trusting in your journey, man. Right, the Lord is guiding your footsteps. You have to not lean upon your own understanding, but trusting that the Lord is guiding you and training you into the man that you were meant to be in His image, man. All right, so if you can get that for me, please.
Okay, Jeremiah?
Yeah, we want to start with that.
This is the book of Jeremiah 29, verse 11. It says, "For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end."
All right, so the Lord knows His plan for you. You have to trust in that plan, man. Yeah, though you're going to be going through different tribulations and times, all these different things are meant to strengthen you, right? So you have to trust in that journey and understand that the Lord is doing it just like a father would do, man. He's teaching you tough love, right? And by this tough love, what do we mean? We mean that you're going to be going through different things, and not the Lord say, prepare thy soul for temptation. All these temptations are coming upon you just to teach you and guide you in that wisdom and understanding, man. These different things are going to give you that experience that you're going to need for the times that are to come, all right? Yeah, you can get that.
Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 2, starting at verse 1. "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make thy haste in time of trouble."
Right, the Lord said, prepare thy soul for temptation, meaning He's warning that these things are going to come upon you. Right, they did not say that when you flee from wickedness, you make yourself a prey. Roughly paraphrasing. Right, so we know these things are going to come upon us, but now that we're going through these different things, don't get stirred up, don't get lack of faith, but trust in your journey, man. Trust that the Lord is going to guide you. Because did He not say through all temptation, He's giving you a way out? Right, this way out is through the scripture, man. This way out is through the Lord.
It said, "Cleave unto Him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully."
It said, increasing their last end. That's, you just read expectation.
Yeah.
You know, that's, that word goes into you anticipate what the Lord said He's going to do. He said He's going to do what He's going to do. You anticipate it, man. You know, the Lord is waiting on, He wants you to rely on Him. You know, He wants you to call Him or call Him out and say, well, Lord, hey, I've not done this, you know, I hope my spirit is right enough for you to follow through, you know?
That's your point. Why? Because He's a sure foundation. These other things that you supposedly call on, you know, they're eventually going to leave you. Because why? Because He put that there in the first place.
I can see the verse.
It says, "For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity."
Gold is tried in the fire and acceptable men in adversity, man. Right, so He's trying us. He's bringing us through that fire, through that straight gate, man. Right, and He's making us out to be pure as fine gold. Right, so you have to trust that the Lord is going to end up coming to pass. The Lord is going to end up fulfilling His side, but you have to fulfill your side, man. Right, so as you're going through all of these different things, remember that the Lord is putting you through these things in order to build you up. Right, He has to break you down, man. That's how you go through that fire, man. He's knocking off all that dross upon you, all those different things that you've learned in this world, all the different things and characteristics that you've had upon you. He's knocking those things off you and showing you that this isn't the way. Right, and through that process, He's building you up into the man that you're supposed to be. And then that last scripture that you had, God, He said, cleave upon Him. Right, you're cleaving upon Him when you're going through these different things. It's bringing you to a lower state, showing you that, hey, I'm that way. Right? This is the way that you were meant to be, and through those different things, it's going to end up giving you more faith and having you trust in the Lord more.
Yeah, if I may, because the Lord is showing us how to offer up a perfect sacrifice, you know, in a sense. You know, you look over the years, you know, you see how, you know, we were sacrificing, and the intentions behind our sacrifice, it really wasn't sincere, you know. And had that, it wouldn't have been another, you know, a sin for another sacrifice if it was, you know. And this is all of us, you know. So the Lord is showing mercy upon us, man, and it's showing us, look, hey, this is how you do it. And they sent his son, which is Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, in the flesh to show us how to offer up that sacrifice, man. You know? Go ahead. That's why we were saying what? As gold is tried into the fire, man. You know? An acceptable man in the furnace of affliction, man. We want the Lord to accept our sacrifice this time. You know? Hopefully, you know, we're offering up a more righteous sacrifice, man, unto the Lord. Right?
This is Psalms 37:23. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighted in his way.
Right? So the more that you lean not upon your own understanding, the more that you're letting go and letting the Lord guide you, the more you're going to start accepting, understanding that this is the way. Right? So the Lord he's putting his instructions inside of you, but you have to trust in those instructions, man. The more you lean upon your own understanding, the more you're going to end up going backwards, man. The more you're going to fall. Right? But though you fall, it's all for your learning. You get that next verse?
It says, though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand.
Right, so you're meant to fall. That's how you're learning. All of the times that you go off, all of the times that you fall, right, they're all learning lessons. And then I say a righteous man falls 7 times, but he gets back up. You're getting back up through the Spirit of the Lord, man. All of these times that you're falling, it's teaching you, man. It's showing you, okay, this isn't the way to do it. This isn't the way to do it. But once you actually start to learn and trust upon these scriptures and these words the Lord is giving you, the understanding is going to help you come back into the correct path.
You learn that you can't lean upon your own means. And also it humbles you. That's another reason why we fall, to keep us humble. If he was perfect, you wouldn't need the Lord. And keep, they should say, knowledge puffs us up. So Lord, my wife's spirit, you said that about the bus in Mississippi. If going to like how certain trucks or certain vehicles have a governor,
yeah.
so you can't go past a certain limit.
Right.
So what the Lord does is, like the elders bring it out down to Mississippi, each and every one member of the Lord's elect, which Lord will give that number has a natural government, spiritual government, to humble you pretty much, to keep you to go above your means. You know, because the Lord, this truth is heavy, but we can become proud with it.
And scripture says, what's that? Surah 30. A child left to himself will be unwillful or something like that.
Yeah.
Let me paraphrase. You know, and you're right, man. And that's a child not being chastised or not having those restraints. You see, hey, we'll be all over the place.
So
Man.
you can be proud.
You'll be proud, man. You'll be lifted up. And you'll think that the things that you know that you're doing is of yourself, man. It really is of the Lord.
That's why Paul said, Slacky. That's why Paul said, my grace is sufficient. We all get that after the brother kids.
Psalms 37:25. I have been young and now am old.
Yeah.
Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread.
So we never seen the righteous forsaken. And what says Sirach 2:10? Look at the generations of old. You see that never any trust in the Lord was confounded or was forsaken.
Yeah.
No. You know? We speaking to those that sincerely trust in the Lord. It's not you carve on the name of the Lord. That don't mean nothing. Nothing that's a behavior behind it. You know? The Lord ain't been the same with nigga, man. Just because you know the name of the Lord. Hey, these heathens know the name of the Lord. You know?
Yeah, you gotta have that spirit on you. That's why I just read he delight. You know, that word delight goes into like satisfaction. You know, the Lord he takes pleasure, you know, when you call upon him, man. You know?
But you gotta call upon him in truth and sincerity.
He's sincere.
Yeah, you gotta be right in the spirit. If you just call it upon him and then you still a nigga.
That's it.
And the Lord ain't finna preserve or save a guy like that, man. You know? Y'all got it, bro.
I got that precept to call for. 2 Corinthians 12:9, it says, and he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities.
Hey, Paul could have boasted.
Yeah.
Paul, if anybody could have, Paul even said, if anybody could boast, I can. You know, he was the chief of the
Pharisee of Pharisees.
He was the Pharisees of the Pharisees, man. He was raised up in the law.
Yeah.
You know? And then you got on top of that, the revelation that Yahweh Shai was giving him.
Yeah.
You know, but the Lord left a thorn. We don't know what that thorn. We can only speculate for the purpose of what? To keep him humble. But we all got our personal thorns within us. Like the brothers in Mississippi said, that spiritual government that keeps us humble, man. You know, like you bring out a good example. You may be on the road for a week or two. You're on fire in the spirit. You're doing your lessons. You're taking care of your temple. You have one slip up. Like what? It may take you a couple days to rebound from.
Back to square one.
Back to square one. But like you were saying, the brother said, it keeps you building. You know?
It's money, it's a saying in the world. 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. Right? Those 2 steps back are just humble. But you took 3 steps forward, so you're still growing throughout the process, man. Those mishaps are meant to happen, like the brother said, to keep you humble, man. Because if you just continue to keep having good day after good day after good day, you're gonna end up being puffed up.
Yeah, I mean, and that's
At least you're making progress.
That's
Even though you're going 2 steps back, you're going up more than you are going backwards.
What's the scripture? It says offend less and less. You got it.
Which means, like you said, man, that means you're not gonna offend. You're gonna fall. You're gonna make mistakes. But the Lord ain't require perfection. That's why Yahweh Shai came. See, the scribes and Pharisees, they thought they could get perfection through the law. You can't do that. No way in hell you can do that. Especially if they couldn't do it then, how much more now? So it shows you, hey, go back to what the word brother, hey, that showed that we need to trust in the Lord. Hey, that's what the Lord wants. He's our Savior, man. He's the one that's going to deliver us. He's the one that's going to get us out this new body. I mean, out this weakness, whole body into the new, you know?
2nd Ezra 16, starting at verse 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand. I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord power. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift themselves up, or lift themselves.
So don't let your iniquities lift you up. Because when you jump up, I believe you go up in that chapter, and it says that Esau is going to have a great insurrection. So the Lord say, hey, don't fear, man. I'm going to deliver you from those times, man. Hey, you ready? It should be a great insurrection.
Yep, verse 70. For there shall be in every city and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Hey, this is along the path. In order for us to get to the kingdom, we have to go through that. We have to go through persecution. Hey, but the Lord said what? Like the brother brought out, hey, we got to trust in the Lord and all that.
Yeah, it's expected.
It's expected.
It's anticipated.
You know, we're just grateful to know that the Lord warned us. So when these things come, it's not going to come as a shock.
Yeah.
We're going to have a sense of comfort. Because this is how we this is the path to immortality. We have to see these things. We have to see Esau come down with great wrath. You know, like the video game, man. You have to go in order for you to win. You have to go through Bowser, man. You have to defeat Bowser, to win. You know,
It's mighty what you said, because you said the Lord said these things were going to happen. And if he said those things were going to happen, what else did he say? That he's going to comfort you, that he's going to deliver you. So if those things come to pass, these things are going to come to pass. It's going to give you faith boosters, man.
it's going to activate the miracles. Esau has to come down with great wrath so the miracles can be activated. You know, that's the only way it's going to happen. Ain't no miracles coming if the nigga ain't doing anything. What would you need a miracle for if you ain't under the stress? You know?
And now the Lord said he's going to lift up a standard, right? So that standard's going to be lifted. Those miracles going to be coming back. The Lord's going to end up giving certain brothers powers and different things, man. Shalom, y'all. Oh, that was on that. You say they're not that proper.
This is the book of Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Just like what the brother was saying, you know, it's going to be a time where we're going to be in straits. You know, the enemy's going to come in like a flood, you know, sending his armies. But you know what? The Lord's going to deliver us by lifting up that standard, you know? Like you said, spiritual powers, disappear or teleport, as people would say, running away, you know. Hey, there's gonna be so many different ways that the Lord's gonna deliver us. But you must have faith.
Hey, the Lord already doing this right now to the brothers, man. For sure, all of them got testimonies up here. I know myself, you know, of the Lord doing something you knew was the Lord. You find yourself in a particular jam or going through something, a situation, and the Lord making something happen, and you knew it was the Lord, you know?
Even more, you had testimony before you came into the truth, where the Lord was showing his power, but yet you didn't understand what was going on. But now that you came into the truth, it starts to make you reflect and remember all those different things that the Lord brought you through when you were doing in wickedness. Now that you're more in righteousness and actually, doing the will of the Lord, what else is he going to do for you?
Yeah, the higher power is fighting for you, man. You know, like he just read, my strength is made perfect in weakness. You know? Right, at your weakest moment, the Lord is there to help you out, man.
Yep. Yeah, that's what he wants you. That's what he wants you. I got a precept too. I'll get mine real quick. Psalms 18:3. And it reads, I will call upon the Lord who is worthy to be praised, so shall I be saved from my enemies. You know, so if we'll call upon it, and right now we're doing that, man. You know? And what we doing right now, we're glorifying the name of the Lord. In a time where it's unpopular. In a time, in a world where people don't even give a damn about the Most High. They care about what? Money, clout, hoes, a nut, you know, food. You know, it's a beautiful, Thursday afternoon? You think these niggas giving a damn about the Lord or calling upon the name of the Lord? Hell no. Yeah, I got one. I got one in my bag.
You got one of mine. Okay. The brother might need one.
It says, verse 4, the sorrows of death.
Where you at?
Psalms 18:4. Psalms 18:4. It says, the sorrows of death compass me, and the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. It says, the sorrows of hell compassed me about, and the snares of death prevented me. It says, in my distress I called upon the Lord, and cried unto my power. He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him, even into his ears.
Man, that's what we're doing now, man. We're behind hills and behind, man. It's death all around us, but yet what does the Lord say? Angels are kept around the men that fear him. Right? So the Lord is protecting us even if we can't see it right now, man. Right? So a good example that I like to reference, just like in the book of Eli, it was danger all around that man. And when he went into that cannibal's house, what did he say? Hey, be cool, we gonna make it out of this. The Lord said so. And what did the other people say? What about us? It ain't saying nothing about y'all. Right? Why? Because they're not a part of the covenant. They weren't serving the Lord, man. But Eli was.
It says, verse 6, in my distress I called upon the Lord, and cried unto the Most High. He heard my voice out of his temple. My cry came before him, even into his ears. Then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken because he was rocked.
So keep crying to the Lord, man. He hears your prayers, man. Right? The more and more that we're going through these type of distress, and the more and more you're crying out, the more the Lord is going to end up acting upon all these different prophecies he said was going to come to pass.
It says, verse 8, there went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth devoured. Coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also and came down, and darkness was under his feet.
Right? So you got it.
I was going to say, that's why speaking of when the Lord invade this realm.
That's the spirit. That's what I was
saying. Say there should be one realm against another. And what that's talking about, it's going to be that when the physical realm meets the spiritual realm, man. You know? They're going to, in the midst of Armageddon, and Yahweh Shai's going to show up, man. And the angels. It says, verse 8, there went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and fire of his mouth devoured. Coals were kindled by it. I read that again, so I'll read it again. Verse 9, he bowed the heavens also and came down, and darkness under his feet. Wings of the wind.
Still 18?
Yeah.
No.
It says, he made darkness his secret place, and his pavilion round about with dark waters and thick clouds of the sky. Speaking of the heavens, you know? And the Lord, like in the heavens, unto waters too. So he's going to come back and invade and come back in this realm, man. Into this realm. There's going to be so many chariots that the sun's gonna be blotted out, man. That's how many chariots gonna be invading this realm, man. It's gonna say every eye shall see him, man. Even those that pierce him. So that Roman soldiers, they somewhere in Esau's military serving right now, waiting to meet the Lord, man. You know?
If I may, was it Ezra when he was feeling weak and he said, "Don't be weak"? He said, "For there is more with us than there are with them."
That was
Maybe, yeah. So yeah, that's the mighty thing about it. So there's more with the Lord than there are with them, man. So you have to trust it. Just because you can't see these things don't mean that these things aren't around us already. Right? So it's just a matter of time before the Lord cracks that sky and he comes back with his full glory. And all what he say, he's the Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies. So he's coming back with a full army to come get his people, man.
Yeah, it's just that we forgot, you know, the terror of the Lord. You see, and the Lord, you know, wasn't appearing. You see what I'm saying? Hey, but now he's starting to appear. You know, and the Lord is starting to appear. Now he's starting to come near and draw near to the, you know, to the earth. And now, guess what? That presence in the spirit world is going to start to, you know, reveal itself. You know? Go ahead, you got it.
I got some more. Let's I got a precept. Verse 12. It says Psalms 18 and 12. At the brightness that was before him, his thick clouds passed, hailstones and coals of fire. The Lord also thundereth in the heavens, and the highest gave his voice, hailstones and coals of fire. Yea, he sent out his arrows and scattered them. He shot out lightnings and discomfited them.
Wait, you at 18 what?
18 and 14.
14, read 14.
It says, yea, he sent out his arrows and scattered them. And he shot out lightnings and discomfited them.
Yeah, man. And he's gonna come and do it again, man. He's coming with arrows in the shape of missiles, man. You know, and then in Revelation it said they weighed about a talent. You know, there's a hellfire, man. But these people can't get that. The Lord ain't revealed it to them. You know?
Hey, if I may, you got to say something.
I was just going back up the elder said. It's arrows that they are gonna fear. Those evil arrows of famine. You see what I'm saying? That the Lord is sending upon the earth. I just skipped to say, man. You know, hey, guess what? They gonna feel it one way or the other. You know?
Hey, that word discomfited goes into confusion. So when the Lord cracked this realm, these people gonna be in a state of confusion. Like, what the fuck is this? You know? Even the heat, they gonna be like, what? I think we ain't never seen it. You know, we seen chariots, some brothers seen, but we ain't seen them up close in person. You know, at they full glory, man. So imagine, man.
Hey, but the wicked have, though.
Yeah.
You know, hey, they up there with their, you know, high powered, you know, telescopes. Yep. You know, they seeing it every day, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
If I made that confusion, gonna come before that too. Why? Because what did it say in Isaiah? It says, for trust in Egypt shall be their shame and confusion. Right? And we're starting to see all these different things come to pass now. They said that they just sent out their last shipment of oil, right? And they said that by this summer, everything that you're gonna start pricing, everything that's around you are gonna start skyrocketing up. Right? So a lot of that different things that you were having when visuals are good cheap, right? Those things aren't gonna be around as much anymore, man. All those things are gonna start coming to cease.
No some more of this? I can read some more.
Y'all got a precept? Yeah. I got a precept.
Y'all was speaking about the arrows. This is 2 Ezra 16 and starting verse 12. It says, for the earth quaketh and the foundations thereof, the sea are rising up with the wave from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss, and they begin to be shot to the ends of the world.
And it's precision, you know, it's precise. You know, when he get that, you know how Esau and them, you know, they had them drones and those arrows. Yeah. You know, but they're not as precise as the Lord is, man. See that? Well, if I add, hey, when the Lord shoot them ICBM nuclear missiles, man, it's gonna be an angel up there guiding us. Right to it. Joel said, what? They shall not break that ring. They're not gonna tumble against each other. Exactly. They're not gonna stray away. Yeah. You know, they ain't gonna fail. You know, like Esau got a missile defense system. Yeah. You know, the missile, it's like a 50-50 chance that the missile hit the goddamn inner counter the missile. 50-50 chance. You know, like that. How movie?
I was thinking that same thing.
He says a 50-50
chance, sir.
And they missed.
And they missed. But Lord said he shall not miss. That's second Ezra.
Yes, sir.
It's a whole GPS system in the missile, bro. The Lord gonna be guiding the missile.
They was banking on it to hit that missile out the sky, and it missed.
Yeah, you can't send no drone to deflect, the missile, man. Nah, man. Or you can't build a dome, to deflect, those missiles, man.
Iron Dome.
Yeah, that Iron Dome that they talking about, Hey, man, Iran already, showed that was a fucking farce,
And that was a lower level missile.
Exactly,
It says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returns not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again.
That means so that 5 plagues already started.
Bingo.
It's only going to increase as time progresses. And you can't quench these flames, man. Hey, the scripture say the Lord has sent fanners on Babylon.
You can send the fan.
And the prophets, we right there, we ain't trying to stomp out the flames. We right there blowing like, hey, flames, we try to blow this fire, man, get this shit going, We want this bitch to be consumed, man.
The damage that's already been done to America is unrepairable. We can't go back at this point. The moral damage, psychological damage, the mental damage, it's too far. It's too far at this point. You can't return.
Hey, the Lord said it. He said it. He would have healed Babylon, but it should not be healed. Make long
Hey, it's like a building when you do a renovation.
Yeah.
If the building condemned,
Yeah.
you just knock it down.
That's the only way to treat it.
Yeah.
A condemned building. And they'll tell you, like, when you get an appraisal, like, well, you'll spend more money repairing it. Yeah, it's better to just knock it down and rebuild. It's true, because asbestos, that's settled in, mold, the wood starts to work. Yeah, it starts to work, so everything, you gotta make everything new.
Hey, it's gonna speak about Babylon like that, the worms.
Yeah,
Hey, the worms came up,
Yeah,
the foundation of this place is done, man. Because what's its foundation? Lies.
God.
And it's truth cracked that
Murder.
foundation.
Unrighteous dealings, deceit. No. Let the brother keep going that song.
You wanna get some more of that?
Hell yeah. It's up to 14, I think, right?
Yeah, I'm at 15. Slock here. Psalms 18 and verse 15. It says, then the channels of the water were seen, and the foundation of the world was discovered at thy rebuke. O Lord, at the blast of the breath of thy nostrils. It says, verse 16, he sent from above and he took me. He drew me out of many waters. And that's speaking of what? The elect. It's getting beamed up on the chariots, man. Just like Moses. Hey, the word Moses was shot, I think in the Hebrew goes to be drawn out. Just like the Lord, he was drawn out of war, would symbolize of something that's going to happen in the future.
Absolutely.
Israel's pretty much being delivered from the Red Sea. The Red Sea. Hey, same thing the Lord going to be doing these times in the spiritual sense. We're going to be delivered up through this one, this Red Sea,
Because that chariot going to be in the firmament. The chariot going to be in the firmament, and that's the waters, Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be in the sky, man. In the firmament. Right,
This is Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. Pharaoh's chariots and his host hath he cast into the sea. His chosen captains are also drowned in the Red Sea. The depths have covered them. They sank into the bottom as a stone. Thy right hand, O Lord, is become glorious in power. Thy right hand, O Lord, hath dashed in pieces the enemy, and the greatness of thine excellency thou hast overthrown them that rise up against thee. Thou sentest forth thy wrath, which consumed them as stubble, and with the blast of thy nostrils the waters were gathered together, and the flood stood upright as an heap, and the depths were congealed in the heart of the sea.
I back you up. Is that it? I got one after that.
Verse 9 says, the enemy said, I will pursue, I will overtake, I will divide the spoil, my lust shall be satisfied upon them, I will draw my sword, my hand shall destroy them.
He said, my lust shall be satisfied upon them. Like he had evil inventions in his mind, man, when he came to Israel, man. Just like this man. Just like the modern day Pharaoh, man.
Yeah.
You know?
The Lord put that spirit on him.
Yep.
The Lord put the spirit on him. Because he told what? He said for this matter, I hardened Pharaoh's heart.
Yep.
He wanted that nigga to act like he was, man. Right? Just like DJ Trump. You know?
Verse 10, it says, thou didst blow with thy winds. The sea covered. Exodus 15:10. Thou didst blow with thy wind, and the sea covered them. They sank as lead in the mighty waters.
So if I may, it's nothing new underneath the sun. The Lord said that, it shall no longer be the Lord that saved out of the land of Egypt, but out of the land of the north. Right, so as soon as he saved his people out of the land of Egypt, what happened? Those floods took over all of those people that was pursuing afterwards. Right, so the same is going to happen again. You see that we're kept around by all these different, what's it called, enemies, right? So the Lord's going to save us out again, and he's going to end up destroying all of our enemies, man.
The Lord took a wind and just, separated the sea.
Right.
And then cast them into the pit. Just let it come down upon them. And they sank to the bottom of the sea.
It's a beautiful point. Because he actually let Pharaoh. Now Pharaoh knows that's the sea just split like that just don't happen. He had to blow his mind and think that they soldiers. Hey, there you go. Hey, you see, he didn't go. He was like, go after him, go after him. You know that? What you think? The waves is just, you think the water was just gonna stay split? Right. No, man. And now put that wicked ass mind and you follow after him because he was gonna destroy their ass, man. Lord, is that? What was this? What was that? The clip from the movie? What's that? He said, if my God sent me, it's yours. From Genghis Khan.
Kublai Khan, yeah.
Come on, yeah.
He said, if I have come upon you, it is your God who sent me.
It's nothing for the Lord to take out these armies down here, man.
God.
Nothing. Way more.
The Lord's throwing them all up there. I mean, bro, it's more. Go. Man, hey, the apostles, men of the Lord and the apostles always said it, man. Hey, them guys are not coming back, man. Them wars, them skirmishes, them proxy wars and skirmishes, they just popping off, man. You got Turkey in it now. I mean, hey, bro, they not coming back, man. This thing is over with.
It's over, man.
I know. You just read, man, and the Lord is a man of war.
God, that's right. Yeah, the Lord, the Lord delight the Lord, man. The Lord is, hey, man, this is his battle. This is his stage, man. Now he's about to show out. You know?
The stage has been set.
Yeah, man.
It says, I got Isaiah chapter 42. Isaiah chapter 42 and 13. The Lord shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war.
That's right.
He will cry, yell, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies. I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. I will destroy and devour at once. He said, I will make mountains. I will make waste mountains and hills and dry up their herbs.
Hey, why the Lord do that? Why the Lord didn't why he allowed this devil to do all this wickedness? To make this devil think he's invincible. You know? Hey, think he gonna forever get away with whatever he's doing. Just so the Lord at the end to reintroduce himself to his ass and show, hey, you thought I forgot, nigga. You know?
Wickedness is not executed speedily. The heart of the sons of men is fully set to speed.
I was just watching a general, bro. The general said the reason why a ground war with Iran would be futile. It's useless. He said because you can only possess so much of the land. After that, it's mountains. He said it's on east side. He said it would be disastrous to send ground troops. And this dude is actually, he's still about to do it. But that's the Lord. The man, Yahweh Shem Yahushua got his mind.
If I may, that's why they can't explore the Appalachians.
Yeah,
The higher you get, you lose signal.
bro.
There's no communications. There's no radio. You were just in the dark.
We got mountains on both sides.
Yeah,
on
man.
the side of Oman and on the side of Iran.
Yeah, but what's the Lord said? That pawn, he's so proud. No, we got to send him in there. I think he just dispatched another 10,000 troops. They're not sending them all over there for nothing. Them niggas is gonna go and try to have a ground war, bro.
Oh yeah.
You gotta think, them niggas, them soldiers ain't prepared for that terrain.
Oh, hell no.
You know, that altitude.
Yeah.
You
You got generals. You got studied generals. They telling this stuff. Go ahead, look, man, don't do it. And he's still sending them, man.
But you gotta think, them Iranians, they've been training that terrain for years.
years.
Their body equipped to be at such an altitude, 10,000
That's
feet.
why America was getting spanked over there in Iraq.
And in Afghanistan.
I remember Elder Damashpa said that when they fought over there in Iraq against the Taliban, right? It was real. I think it was the CIA, but whatever. They said they was forced into a war that they never had. Urban warfare, they never experienced urban warfare before.
Yeah.
Hiding in houses, in holes, and caves, and rocks.
Same thing in Vietnam. Same thing. They got their ass handed to them, man. They did not win that war, man. You know, I don't care what they might say. They got their ass handed to them, man. John.
If I may say, the Iranian foreign minister, he recently just said that he can't wait. He can't wait for America to invade.
They waiting on it.
And that plays into the prophecy because these nations are now saying, we ready, man. They're ready for war now.
Yeah, bro.
We just now saying they're strong.
Hey, they've been preparing for America, man, for over 20 years, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, longer than that.
They said over 20 years.
I seen a clip of the Shah of Iran one day, and he was saying, and this was in the 70s. This is in the 70s when they was like, they pimping because they already knew. They knew how proud and boastful America is.
Yeah.
And you can't trust America. You can't trust this damn thing.
Because in the 70s, Shaw, America put him in.
Yeah, exactly.
America put him in.
Exactly.
So they vowed to, hey, look, man, when we get our country back, ain't gonna be no more of this. They start training and getting ready since then, man.
Yeah, and they was making allies also in that time with China and Russia.
Hey, and if you notice, all the other nations over there, they scared the hell out of Iran. Man, UAE, they like, look, man, we ain't fucking with them. You know, y'all can use our bases, but now it's about to escalate more because see, Trump making them threats, but see now they about to, the war analyst, he said if they gonna make Saudi Arabia uninhabitable. See, because they dependent on air conditioning. They see the clouds, water. Once they do that, that's it. That place over with, man.
Hey, if I may, they said that region of the earth in history, at any empire ever tried to conquer that region, that was the downfall of that empire.
Downfall of that empire, yeah.
Because you think about that whole area, because Iran borders Afghanistan too.
Yeah.
So that whole region, they say it's inconquerable.
Yeah.
Because like they're saying, it's surrounded by mountains. You got mountains to the north, to the east, to the south. So anybody that they said in history is proven, anybody ever try to conquer that land, that's when the empire fell eventually. You know, we're showing Esau the stupidity of this nigga because he got the history. Why would you try to do some shit that other people fail? If I see somebody fail after something, like, you know, I ain't gonna try. They all do the same thing. They all fail. Common sense to kick in. Like, I'm not gonna do this shit. Yeah.
Well, it's fun. Yeah. That punk got him lifted up, man. Just like, just like we made a good example, just like Pharaoh. The Lord hardened his heart, man, because the Lord wants these things to eat. Hey, bro, it's a beautiful time as we are, brother. You getting that, son?
Yeah, I'm getting it, man. I'm on my page.
This is Obadiah, and we're start at all right, it says.
So you still have that Psalms?
I still got it.
Can you get the people that unconfederacy too?
So Obadiah verse 3, it says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Yeah, so that pride is an hallucinogen. It got them seeing things that's not true.
Yeah.
Seeing dreams.
Yeah.
You know?
And if I may, and also is to, bring together their greater project, their greater Israel 9 project. You see what I'm saying? Because really, all that land, really, they've been coveting after that land for years now, all to fulfill a fake prophecy, man. Because they're not, of course, they're imposters, man. Because they're claiming to be the children of Israel. Right. You see? Go ahead.
Because he who controls that land controls the earth.
Just get ready to get into that.
That's a vital trade route.
Exactly.
It connects Asia and Africa. So you control that land you control that region of the earth, you win.
That's it.
See, it
You know?
proves that people not reading the scriptures, man. Because ain't nowhere in the world you can get them to people, man. There's war over there already. If you read the scriptures, the Lord said it ain't gonna be no war when He put His people over there. That's it. that place tore up over there right now. Man.
And not along the biggest bullshit. What was that?
What was that?
Was that in Tel Aviv?
Tel Aviv.
Yeah.
Pink City.
Pink City,
They call
yeah.
it Pink City.
They just had a big ass parade just not too long ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
yeah, you know. So I mean, it's great people. You know, people proud of their heart is deceived.
Matter of fact, hey, and so much so, you go to jail for film because it's tore up over there now. If you get caught up, because what's the name? Dubai just instituted that. if you take Dubai and it's down now. If you get found taping and put it online, you go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Why?
Exactly.
Yeah, you want to try to uphold that line, man.
I looked up in the chat. It says, "What is the downfall of pride and war?" It says, "Overconfidence leads to miscalculation." It says, "Refusal to adapt, escalation instead of resolution, ignoring advice and intelligence."
You got two dudes with no military experiences. Sending you people trying to get you started.
Yeah, he not even taking your advice. He ain't even taking no advice from none of the generals, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, you got the beef.
And he refused to adapt because they keep going with the same playbook. We had the generals tell you, hey, we not going to win this. But what are you doing? You being arrogant and saying, hey, I don't care, sit. Matter of fact, we get more.
Yeah.
I mean, say that's why right here from the Prime Minister said he can't wait because they already know the tactics of America. They like to bomb, they like to take out your leaders first. That's why they set up them, I forget what they call it. They set up those mini leaders.
Yeah.
We already got 4 or 5 votes.
Plays in place.
Hey, and that pride,
Decoy.
Yeah. Hey, and that pride is so. Hey, even that not a Jew. They got a bomb, something like Russia's, the dead hand, but theirs is called Samson.
Oh, yes,
If they look like they gonna lose, they gonna detonate and shoot everybody. I said that's wicked as hell, man.
They got something on the electronic when you push the button.
Yeah, bro. I said that's crazy. Hey, then I just heard that they said that I don't know what Trump did, but they said that he don't no longer needs the you try to have approval.
Yeah.
They call it the suitcase for football.
Yeah, I think so.
He don't have to have approval. He can actually push the button on his own. I don't know what he did.
He almost tried to the other day. What was that? Saturday? Last Saturday?
That's crazy.
Yeah, last Saturday, Trump, I forget the dude's name. What's his name? Kane? General Kane? Dan Kane or something like that?
That's crazy.
Yeah, he walked out of the meeting with his head down like this motherfucker crazy. He needs to be in the straight jacket.
Yeah, bro. Hey,
He under orders, man.
Yeah,
He
bro.
under orders.
He's under order. Even if he's unwise,
Yeah,
you're like,
absolutely.
I can't, man. Absolutely. My hands are tied, bro.
Literally.
I want to say back in the Australia, it's weird because he literally came out 2 days ago saying he pretty much exhausted all his war efforts. So the only last thing to do is to do it.
Yeah, that's it.
No?
That's it.
I just laughed
It's spiritual because it's only last resort.
Yeah, exactly.
His lies can't hold up no more. So the only thing you're gonna resort to is the bomb.
Yeah.
Which is gonna prove that we've been saying the whole time that you're the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. That's gonna just show the proof.
Yep.
When you press that button, you're gonna show the world that you're the damn devil.
Yeah.
Because Esau, the Lamberg of the elder, Esau got that over my dead body spirit. If I can't have it, nobody can.
Yeah, man.
He that nigga that take the ball.
Yeah.
Put that one goofy kid on take the ball with him when he was
He ain't get picked up.
He ain't get picked up.
Come on, man. Hey, bro, years ago, we used to say that nigga Sid. Remember Toy Story?
Oh, yeah.
Remember Sid? Sid was what, tear up all the toys and make it up. He fucked the toys. The toys are scared. He said, oh shit, don't take us to Sid. Yeah, that's Esau.
Yeah, I got the last part. It says the big picture. It says pride in war replaces clear thinking with ego. It makes leaders chase image instead of outcomes. And war punishes that quickly and brutally.
And that's Trump. That's what he's chasing image. He wants to leave a legacy But what does the scripture say about the wicked legacy? It's gonna be wiped away. There ain't gonna be no remembrance of your ass. You think in the kingdom we're gonna be talking about some damn Donald Trump? No, you're gonna be through. You're gonna be an afterthought. You know?
You're gonna be in that field.
Yeah, bro. That's gonna be your new
Scripture
legacy.
say it's gonna be a monument of unbelief. It's gonna be a monument of what not to do. You know, on the earth. Once again, man, this damn devil is finished.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
You think they talk about the pharaohs? Nobody talk about them ancient pharaohs.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, hell, we don't even know who the devil. They don't even mention the pharaoh that Moses killed it up.
Jay talk more about Egypt than Esau do.
Yeah.
It's the Egyptian book of the dead. Get the fuck out of here, man.
The Bible don't even mention the pharaoh. It just said pharaoh. We don't know which pharaoh was it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Kemet dude.
yeah. Talking about the king.
Back in Obadiah. This is back in Obadiah.
That shit. Nigga, that's wicked, man. That's wicked as hell. See that pride, and see that same pride is on him? It's on the motherfuckers in America. On the same motherfuckers, man. Look at that shit. Stupid as hell, bro. He thought somebody was gonna be nice. No, nigga. Sit your ass and wait. Go ahead, brother. It's like,
Obadiah.
yeah, go the other way.
Verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high. That said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
That's that pride that we're going to start.
Yeah.
You know, and ultimately somebody else. Their hearts. That's how you know that they tell the truth, get the truth. You know? But the pride of their heart is going to deceive them. Especially in the dwell in the cliffs and rocks there. That's where the bunkers are at there. When they try to flee from the iron weapon, let's say the bow of steel shall strike them through. You know?
It says, thou that exalt thyself as the evil, and thou that set thy nest upon the stars, hence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
That pride and arrogancy. That's it. You want to do the impossible. That's those landmines.
Like go to the moon. Like go to the moon. This last time they say they went to the moon.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the dark side.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, which is, we know that shit is fun, but we know that this devil is, hey, he's trying to fulfill I would say, uncomparable feat that the Lord set it for him to do.
You can't even search out the ocean.
I was just ready to go there.
That's the thing you can go and say and search out the atmosphere.
Because that's what he said. He said, I believe he said, I don't know if it's Isaiah, he said, as long as, you know, the suns and stars is in the sky, hey, the Lord, you know, hey, then I'll do away with Israel.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead.
I think that's probably the one you're talking about, Jeremiah 31.
Yeah, that's it.
It says, thus saith the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light by day.
What the verse?
What verse? I got you. Jeremiah 31. You want 33? It says, but this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, saith the Lord, I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts. It will be their power, and they shall be my people. And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor,
It's going into the new covenant, of course. Go ahead.
and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord. For they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more.
Yeah, this is echo the sentiment in Hebrews, I believe, chapter 8. I believe, where it talks about the new covenant. You know? Only with Israel, man. You know?
Thus saith the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light by day, in the ordinances of the moon, and of the stars for the light by night, which divideth the sea when the waves thereof roar. The Lord of hosts is his name, and the ordinances depart from me, like from before me, saith the Lord. Then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever.
Yeah, he waiting for that. I got you, nigga, moment. You know what I'm saying? I got you, Lord. You know, see, I done went out of space. I done you know, went to the deep. You know, searched the deep. Yeah, you know, I know the longitude.
that shit and still ain't gonna get the blessing.
He still ain't gonna get the blessing.
It's just like Esau. He went out. When Jacob got the blessing, he went out hunting. He did all that shit and still didn't do it.
Yeah, that's why he lied. That's why he lied. He called his name out. That doesn't put that blessing, man. He called his name out.
That's it. You did all that labor. Could you imagine you hunting, you did all the sweat. He come in, hey, what's up, Dad? Hey, you know. Hey, all right. Jacob got your blessing.
Yeah.
You be salty as hell.
Imagine now, he did all this labor in America and took the people, put them in slavery.
Yeah.
He fulfilled prophecy doing it, but his objective was to take the blessing.
Yeah. And that's why he's gonna go out swinging. That's why the Lord put it in his heart to go out swinging. Because he don't want to give this shit up.
Yeah.
You know, he don't want to get it back into the land, all right? To do the earth. He don't want to get it up there. You know, but really, Lord said he set bounds where he couldn't pass. You know, now it's time for you to give it up. Whether you like it, understand it, believe it or not, you're gonna have to give it up. It's time to
That's why he keeps trying to search those things. That's the whole thing about CERN.
That's it.
He kept thinking, and the Lord would give him a little breakthrough. And look at when they went through CERN. And CERN, they found that guard particle, and it said it spoke a language.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, they was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then look at AI. They created AI. AI study giving you the same algorithm that your end is at it. And they keep trying to put stuff in. Oh, it's over, bro.
No matter how you spend your time, it's over.
Where you at? What did I say?
One last verse.
Okay, go.
Jeremiah 31:37. Thus saith the Lord, if heaven above can be measured, if the foundation of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the sin of Israel for all that they have done, saith the Lord.
And that's
Now, it just shows you the arrogancy, it shows you the pride, because a person with common sense to hear those different things and be like, you know what? I can't do that. But see, they dumbasses, they still gonna try to go through with it and understand you're still not gonna be able to accomplish those things.
You know, he got the mind of Pharaoh. Remember you watch the movie Prince of Egypt? He said, who is this God to speak of Moses? He said, I'm the morning star, I'm this, I'm that. Hey, cause why? And the Lord allowed him to accomplish so many things. Hey, cause you'll be proud, you'll be a proud ass nigga. You saw some shit to the moon, like, man, I got the Space Force, I got this, I got that.
You got the earth.
He got the earth. I got the media. And one more I could just lie and people believe it. So the Lord got his ass just drunk.
All them alcohol.
Yeah. So the whole time the Lord setting his ass up.
So now I have to say good for myself. I said, tear down these bars and build more.
You ever seen the motherfucker on LSD? Off acid. Hallucinating. And they look at shit that ain't there, bro. They do some outlandish shit. They jump from fucking 12-story buildings.
Oh shit! He just opened up some scientists to go back into that shit. They might have to open up the psychedelic shit again.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what is this? So hey man, he's running. No, cause that's backwards. They already did that. You know what I'm saying? So he's just doing all type of shit, bro.
That's where his pride lies. His pride is that hallucination. He does things that's outside of reality.
And Esau, that nigga think he's, see that Jake that still think he in the 80s?
Yeah, dudes to get locked up.
Still think he's a man and shit like
Yeah,
nigga.
niggas too.
Dudes to get locked up. When they come out, whatever they go in, that's where they stuck at. When they get out, they still at that year. Whatever year they got locked up, they at that year.
Or whatever their prime was.
Yep.
They was in their prime in the 90s. They still dressed like they was in the 90s. In the 90s rap.
They still think they be relevant.
You know, you say Uncle Tony. Uncle Tony's like,
bro.
He in the early 2000s. The yellow hat, the yellow sweatshirt, the yellow t-shirt, and the yellow.
It's over with for your ass. Sit your ass down. That's America, man. Go sit your ass down, man. This ain't the 50s.
That's why he's coming out with the same movies over and over again. The same hell, over and over.
What's my man name? Crazy dude who played in somebody said, making us pay for rape. Oh, Orlando Brown. He said, why doesn't America look like Dubai? You've been on top so long. Why this place still look like shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got one speed. What you call it? Fast train. You ain't got one bullet train. I mean, you ain't advanced from shit.
Japan looking back.
Yeah, back. Japan, Singapore, Dubai was.
Like certain parts of Africa.
Certain part of Africa. Bro, your technology is shit. You put all your shit into war. That's it. Because that was your blessing, man. That's it. That's your sword. That's it.
Boys.
Yeah.
somebody said it because when you look at the nigga weaponry, he got the state-of-the-art weaponry.
Oh yeah.
He got the motherfucking.
Yeah. Now that's where his blessing. That's where his blessing. That's where he put his money. Because he showed up put it in the infrastructure. The scriptures say that. You know. All right.
What you doing then?
Did somebody get Isaiah?
I said what?
16. They popped it, brought you down.
Oh.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I got it.
That's 13?
Yeah.
Psalms 2, verse 1. It says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine vain things? The kings of the earth set themselves in the...
It's like y'all. Slide up. Where's that?
This Psalms 2.
Son. You got Isaiah? Shit.
Isaiah first.
No. You go ahead. No, I just say as long as somebody hold it.
It says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together.
Yeah, these people imagining that this motherfucker gonna come back.
Oh, yeah. Boy, they got next.
Oh, they got
Really,
next.
these other countries on the next. They want to be the next superpower.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
Man, you know, it's a trend on TikTok of these nostalgic clips. You know, people showing old videos of how Taco Bell used to be or different restaurants.
Restaurants of different movies. You know that old.
Nostalgic how things went, and people like, oh, I miss these days. Like, that shit ain't coming back. It's over for those days. You know?
That's what the whole Make America Great Again things comes from, man. They try to bring back them glory days, bring back the force, once a powerful force they was, but you don't realize it's not gonna happen, man. What they say, things gonna go back to normal. What is normal?
Yeah.
Since 2020 and all these different prophecies have been popping off more and more, you see the world going a whole different direction. It's never went back to what it was.
Yeah, man. This Edomite, I seen this Edomite on TikTok this morning, man. The dude was saying, you know, like how the white supremacists said, man, we bought into this shit, and this is why this country is like it is. He said the black people had it all the time. He said that's why they set out of this. What's that last march they had? No king shit. Yeah, he said wherever there's that. He said you didn't notice no black people. They're tired. He said, man, this shit is over with.
Right past it in most.
Yeah.
Right past. I looked at the signs.
Yeah.
I said, what that say? I said, good job, keep going. It was a guy, a white guy interviewing a white lady. They were at No Kings movement. And the white guy said, does it bother you that there are no black people, no more color, a lot of colored people out here protesting too? She said, they've gone through enough. That's funny. That's funny you said that. Yeah. I was at Menards. And I met this Jewish lady. And she was saying that, she said, if you know any, we was having a discussion about what was in the world, and then she was talking about that. She said, if you have anybody that, you know, any black people that wants to go out, tell them don't go out. That's exactly what she told me. She said, tell them don't go out. Tell them we're handling this really not their fight. That's what she told me. The lady on the video, she said, let's do it. It's crazy because they'll come out here, they'll get falsely accused. They'll get police brutality. She said a lot of things will happen just because they're out there.
See, that statement right there lets you know that it's been like they knew all the time.
Absolutely.
You know,
remember that other white lady?
Yeah.
The older white lady, she said, what she say? She said, raise your hand if you
oh yeah, you talking about the chick that's the school chick. And she did that back in the day.
Yeah.
She did this, I forgot that it was called the brown-eyed, blue-eyed kids, that thing, that lady.
If you understand what's going on to the blacks in America,
Oh yeah.
raise your hand.
Yeah.
You want that to be
Yeah.
I don't see any hands raised.
Yeah.
Then she said, that lets me know that everyone here acknowledges what blacks are going through.
Right.
But what it was, they didn't say shit because as long as they had a piece of the American pie,
That's fine.
it was cool. But now they see, oh shit, we worse off than niggas.
Yeah.
A lot of these Edomites are worse off than Jake, you know?
Oh yeah, because they invested in this place. A lot of Jake, they lived their life on survival mode for so long. But you got a lot of Edomites that invested in houses and cars and land and property. You know? And now it's going all downhill. It's going down the shitter.
Yeah.
And they're like, I spent the last 20 years invested in this stuff.
Yeah.
But black people, so-called black people, they've been surviving all this time. We don't know how else to survive. They gotta live, right?
And if I may, we don't give a damn.
We don't give a fuck. That's black people's favorite slogan. I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
We don't give a fuck when niggas was killing each other. What was the outcry? Y'all was actually
put more flame on the fire for us to kill them or kill each other for, man. Y'all benefit off us killing each other.
Oh, yeah.
So when we see y'all fight, we don't give a fuck. That benefits us. Because why? That makes it, we get closer and closer to the kingdom.
You see that video of them two double O's sitting in the restaurant? Yeah, they was talking, she was calling them murderers on camera.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just trying to enjoy my lunch. She's like, oh, you enjoy your lunch, but people are dying across the street. Funny as hell.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, he got up, she's like, oh, but I hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, now everybody prophesying now. 'Cause I remember in the early 2000s, 07, 08, I remember my son was like, does my sign make you uncomfortable, my dear? Well, you make me uncomfortable. We were slaughtering my brothers.
Hey, the Lord said he's going to pour his spirit out on all
That's right,
flesh.
brother.
That's the sign that the Lord is drawing near, man. And this era, or this age, as what says 2 Samuel 6 and 9, it's going to be over.
Hey, it's spread. I read this with Solomon. The earth is going to pretty much, let's say, use the earth to fight against
Yeah, absolutely.
And we went with Solomon later on in that chapter. And that's what the Lord doing. Remember the bees? Yeah. They had the bees over there. And they had the crows a couple weeks ago. There was a bunch of crows.
Oh, years back, Vegas got invaded by locusts. Shut the whole city down. The red, the running, some of the rivers ran red with blood. The whales beaching themselves. You know? Remember the birds dropped dead? And that was like 10, 15 years ago. So the prophecies have been going forth, man. All right? God.
Psalms 2, verse 2 says, the kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision.
The Lord got him in a trick bag. That's it. He that dig a pit for someone to fall shall fall therein. And he that set a snare shall be caught in his own trap. You know, America is like Haman. He built gallows for Mordecai, but was hung on the same gallows that he built. You know, the Lord is a God of irony.
Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, like Wile E. Coyote.
Coyote.
Every trap he set, he ended up getting caught in the same trap. While the roadrunner got set free.
That's funny you said that because they literally finna drop that movie. They're making a live action.
Wile E. Coyote?
Yep. So it's funny, the times that's happening now, they dropping that exact same movie. So it's showing you your own destination.
Can I get this real quick?
They think that they're doing something now. But they don't know that the Lord got the joke set on them. The joke is set on them.
Joke's on you, buddy. It says, Joel 2:28, it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. And that's happening now. You know? Anything with the heathens, man. Like, that's how we get played with demons. They get played with demons seeing us in bullshit, man. You know?
I got Psalms 2, verse 5 says, then shall he speak unto them in his wrath and vex them in his short displeasure.
And he's already speaking right now through the man of the Lord. That's also the Lord showing that he's pissed off at this place. You know, through the mouth of the prophets. Man.
And through his prophecy, because he gonna speak with his wrath. Like he said, I shall plead with all, I shall plead with them there, and they believe me in the muscle pot. He's a judge. You know?
I got that.
God.
This is harping on that trap, the Lord said. This is Jeremiah chapter 50. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Verse 24, it says, listen, this is an NLT as well too. It says, listen, Babylon, this is Babylon the Great, of course. It says, for I have set a trap for you. You are called, for you have fought against the Lord Yahweh. It says the Lord Yahweh has opened his armory and brought out weapons to vent his fury.
Hey, the biggest,
Yeah, it's an NLT, yeah.
hey, but man, the biggest trap is you enslaving the nation of Israel.
Yeah, exactly.
The Lord giving us into your hands, that was the biggest trap.
That's what Hitler said.
And he's got, and the scriptures even say when he comes back, we gonna be found in his hands.
In his hands,
So he's not
yeah.
caught.
Yeah. And that's a law. That's a law
Yeah.
about a thief.
Yeah.
The thief, you got to catch Hey, the Lord.
I think it's in
Exodus 12.
Hey, it's funny because the Lord did this shit when Esau do that to us.
Yeah.
He set the bait truck and then
Yeah.
they catch you in your possession, then lock your ass up. So
They had a
the
whole
Lord did
show
that
about
with
that
you.
too.
It's called bait car. Bait car. Yeah, man.
And really, it's a law because they reflate the laws when they went and use laws and trap.
Yeah, because that's called the traffic.
Yeah, that's
Matter of
it.
fact, you remember the prostitute, she's like, you got to tell me if you're police.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But here you go, you got a car, you set it up, and I get in it.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? That's a traffic.
Yeah, so
But-
they
but-
bend it to what? To
Change the
benefit
law.
them.
Yeah.
Hey, but the Lord shot your ass. Okay. This is Jeremiah 50 and 25. The Lord Yahweh has opened his armory and brought out weapons to vent his fury.
And the weapons in ICBM nuclear missiles. Why? Because he has created the spirit that blows the coals in the fire. You know?
Yeah, it says, the terror that falls upon the Babylonians, you Americans, all right, will be the work of the sovereign Lord of heaven's of armies, man. You know?
Yeah. They're taking struggle.
That's it.
I got a precept.
I got the precept on the other one. Isaiah 14.
Oh, yeah, God.
You get it, bro.
We get AMP, Isaiah 14 and 9, AMP. It says, Sheol or Shaal below is excited about you to meet you when you come. It says, you tyrant of Babylon. It says, it stirs up the spirits of the dead to greet you.
Hey, that's
Tyrant.
That's it.
It's a tyrant nation. You ever see them guys with the GoPro cameras and they go antagonize police officers? Like, no, you're a tyrant.
Yeah.
But them police officers are tyrants, man. It says, so is the people, so is the people.
See, they gotta be. Yeah. See, just like old boy, they're partners. Same spirit. So how the king is, the people gonna be the same way. He just bogarting out there like somebody just gonna let him in. No, motherfucker. Stop sign right there. Sit your ass and wait.
Hey, that word tyrant goes into cruel.
Yeah.
It's Isaiah 19. Yeah. That's what he says. He's going, the Lord is going to send a cruel Lord.
Lord, yeah.
The Egyptians.
Yeah.
Modern day Egyptians, man.
And that's what that nigga, the Nero is.
That's it. and that's it, man. You know, so all these prophecies being fulfilled.
Yeah.
It says, it stirs up the spirits of the dead to greet you, all the leaders of the earth. It says, it raises all the kings of the nations from their thrones in astonishment at your fall.
Astonishment is your fault, man.
They're going to be waiting.
Wait.
Come on over here. Join us. Like the P defender in the joint. Yeah. A lot of people was coming back. It was only a matter of time.
Yeah. So the Lord got you too, man. Come tell us about it.
Right.
Verse 10, it says, all of them will respond tauntingly and say to you, you have become as weak as we are. You have become like us. It says, your pomp and magnificence have been brought down to Sheol.
That's right.
Along with the music of your harps, the maggots which prey on the dead are spread out under you as a bed.
And they feeling it. They feeling that shit now, man. Like I said, what's that, Deuteronomy, where the curses is going to be put up on them, they going through hell. He's going through hell now, man.
What? I said in the music. Hey, when you even look at Esau, because the music industry is just gone.
Yeah. The frequency is very low.
Yeah, absolutely. The music is horrible. That's why you're seeing a lot of these old ass fucking singers and shit. They all on tour.
Yeah.
You know, because they know. I think Dame Dash, somebody said, no, Master P said, he said ain't no money in the music industry.
Yeah.
You know, there ain't no money in
he
that.
touch, he fuck it up.
Yeah, he pretty much doing it that market. Yeah, he was doing that back
Then.
during the
Yeah.
40s, the 30s, 40s.
Yeah. But it just took the man of the Lord to reveal certain things. Now it's in, man. When the prophets came out and started talking about how this people was so corrupt, this place was going, it was already going down, but it just went down. The Lord said, what? He'll speed up the time for the elect sake. You know, so the man of the Lord is what made this thing. Now what? It makes our work light. You just said everybody's prophesying now, man. You know, the regular Joe Schmo.
And even another sense, the music, his philosophies. People are not dancing to his tunes
That's
no
right.
more.
That's right.
You know, his music that he's playing via his doctrine, his lies. Nobody dancing to that shit no more.
Yeah.
Nobody believe that rhetoric. Even the Big Bang Theory, you got people like that shit don't even make no sense. You know? None of it makes no sense anymore, man. What they call it, the intelligence quotient?
Yeah.
That don't make no sense. The highest thing on the intelligence quotient is the small hat, but look how fucking pathetic he lives.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, the IQ shit.
Yeah.
That shit was for Esau, man. That shit wasn't relevant because you can have a high IQ and not have no wisdom.
Sure.
If I may, it's mighty you said that because even going into the Braden circus, all
Yeah.
the viewership of what they used to have from the NBA, the NFL, all these different things, it's at a lower rate. Nobody's really cared about these things no more because they see the circumstances of what the earth is in.
Yeah, yeah.
So all your old things that you used to use to distract, it's not working
It's not
anymore.
working.
Before Rome fell, Bread and Circus was at a rise.
Yeah, yeah.
They tried to distract people from what was going on. With the devaluing narratives.
right.
And everything else that was taking place. They tried to hide that by increasing the Bread and Circus, those games in the Coliseum, and so on and so forth. It's trying to distract the people. That's what Esau was trying to do. But it's not working because everything's played out. The Lord has set a bound on everything that he has. The elders going into the music. If you notice, everything nowadays is simple. Nothing is really an original sound anymore. And those movies are original. It's because everything has been done.
Hey, to harp on what you were saying on that music shit, it's a lot of music on samples.
Yeah.
That's old. That only thing they doing is speeding up the sample and making it sound like it's new, but really it's the same fucking sample from the 60s.
They call it sample this.
Yes, exactly.
Sample that.
Exactly. So it's the same old shit.
Same shit.
Yeah, like that T.I. song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Just playing like the same sounds, you know, even from ancient times, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can pick up some, say like, you know, scales and stuff like that from ancient times, and you can play it in these times.
Absolutely.
You know, and it'll sound like something beautiful.
You can only go so far when you steal everything that you have. When you steal every idea and everything that you base yourself on. It's only but so far that you can go.
Yeah.
You're tangled in your web.
Yeah. The Lord has got the spirit now, so much so. I was watching a video the other day on Argentina. Because I didn't know how Argentina got that. Well, I know something happened, but they showed that how they actually just whitewashed the whole country. You know, but yeah, the JWOs, man, they took took Jake out of there. They put diseases there and killed them out of their country. You go to Argentina now, you barely see any dark skin, man.
They
know?
They had them like
They
they
had
do,
them, yeah.
and all these other
Well, they said Argentina actually don't have
have
black
none of
men
them.
because they
Yeah.
made the few women that was there. They made the women intermarry, so it whitened up the nation.
Yeah, but we know they there because
Yeah.
we know that the
I mean, they might be
Yeah.
Jake, but I mean, like,
They
but
hit.
they
They
just
hit.
confused. They confused their faces.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
In the corner.
Yeah.
Psalm
Yeah.
33.
Yeah.
Consulted against thy hidden one.
Yeah,
man,
come.
you know? And the Lord, he said we was going to be scattered and gathered
Yeah.
from the four corners of the earth.
Yeah.
So we going to be everywhere anyway.
Yeah.
Job 18 and verse 7, it says, the steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon the snares. The gin shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him.
Hey, the internet. The internet he allowed the people to have access to it for the purpose of control. Not just to have it backfire against his ass.
Yeah.
You know, at YouTube, all that was created because all these programs and these apps that we have access to, they had already had these apps. You know, but when they gave it to us, they was trying to surveil us, get data, but it backfired because he ain't bank on the men of the Lord coming on platforms like YouTube and social media. Because why? When he opened up this internet, it allowed platforms for alternative news. So now he can't control the narrative no more.
That's what
You
he
know?
said. That interview with A. Jones.
Alex Jones. Yeah.
And what's the other one?
No, he talking about
Russo.
Alex
He
Russo.
said he was talking to one of the Rockefellers,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
said the one of the worst thing that he repented of making was the internet.
The internet. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Or being a part of the internet.
That's why that.
Because it was created to connect the world.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like, you
So
don't
it's-
know he's connecting this world
Yeah,
right here.
yeah, and it's in the scripture. Because the and the Thrum, the internet was created before he even created it.
Way before, yeah.
The unicorn.
Yeah, the unicorn. Yeah,
You should just say, man, like, I should see like teachers.
that's it.
And like the apostles always say, man, shit, you gotta buy no fucking jet.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And go all the way to Uganda.
That's a cut
Come
on
on,
them.
man, it's just doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah, that's a cut. That was a cut on the Christians.
Yeah.
Like the brother had got, lies, man.
Yeah.
Everything you need to try to hide the truth, your foot gonna be taken in that.
Right.
You know, trapped in your own trap. You know,
Like BB, like these Christians, these white fucking Christians, nationalists. They said that here, Esau is done away with. But this nigga BB just said that the damn Palestinians are Amalek. No, the Iranians are one of them Amalek. So which one is it?
Right.
This nigga say Amalek still exists, but you know Amalek was one of the descendants of Esau. So if all the Edomites done away, what the fuck is he talking about Amalek? Showing as a walking contradiction, you know what I'm saying? It's a contradiction. Yeah.
they said the same thing about Ashkenazi. They said Ashkenazi is the son of Japheth. Said, how the fuck you gonna be an Ashkenazi Jew? They said, Japheth. Why you a Jew? A Jew is the son of Shem. How you make sure that's like you gonna be a Dumian Hamite? You gonna be a Dumian Hamite?
See, but they know the majority of the people are sheep.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Majority of the people are sheep, so they're not gonna go and research this shit on their own.
They'll be like,
Exactly.
that shit deep, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna say it's deep, exactly. But the scripture say in Isaiah 60, man, that it's gonna be gross darkness of the people. You see what I'm saying? What darkness goes into what? A state of ignorance. You see what I'm saying? Why? But now light is coming to the world. We just through Yahweh Shai through this truth, man. So there's nothing here that will not be made manifest. Everything will be made manifest, man.
Men of the Lord.
If I may add, because they weren't counting on that prophecy in Daniel the 4th chapter coming to pass, knowledge shall increase. They weren't counting on the knowledge increasing, and that was through the unicorn, like the elder mentioned. And that unicorn has been used as a great tool of exposure on Esau. You know, it's been used to not only bring the sons of the Lord back together, you know, the elect, but it's been used to expose Esau, man.
Bring that truth out. Because you got people that don't know the truth. That still bring the shit light on. I remember there's a lady talking about, she was talking about the hanging letters. That they sent their hang Jake and then they'll send out the letters. She said these people are incapable of compassion. Absolutely. Like, it was an old lady saying this, man. She said they can't feel joy, compassion. Their only joy is to inflict harm on other people.
That's it.
You know?
You can't reason with a beast.
That's reason. Yeah. See, that's the nature of an animal.
Exactly.
An animal go hunt. You think an animal be, I ain't gonna kill this baby. Shit, that animal gonna eat.
You know,
Remember
that's all he did.
Remember that movie Fury? He said, why you picking on me? He said, because you're a beast. He said, the only thing beasts understand is the blue.
It's a new anime. It's called Beasters.
Beasters, that's all beasters.
So the one dude, he's a wolf, but his nature kicking in. So he find himself that they had school with lambs and shit. Other, lambs, animals of prey. They all in this one school. And at night, when the moon turns forward, instincts, natural instincts, and it's like the demon, like you want to do it, eat the motherfucker. It wasn't anger. It's tender instinct. And then he's like, the demon on him pretty much like the beast.
It's like Utopia.
Yeah.
Utopia way better than beasters. It's like Utopia.
But the point I'm trying to make is, that's in his nature. He's a beast. He's a savage beast, man.
Yeah, and the beast is gonna rely on his instructions. Like I fall, the tire, whatever.
Yeah, whatever he's
Whatever it is. They gonna rely on their tool, on their weapon, which is the sword.
Even when it's back into a corner and no one can't win the fight, that's it. It's still gonna try to, it's damnedest to fight. That's it. Go ahead, let's drop yourself fly.
If I may, I got the word give based on what you guys are pointing to. It says that which is given. I got the word give. It says that which is given, give good love. And then it goes into sense of natural talent. So he was going into all the different beasts who have their natural talent. Some beasts have their claws, some beasts have their teeth. It is whatever they rely on most. So Esau Edom's going to go back to what his gift was, his natural talent, which is the sword.
Well, sword, baby. That's all I know is the gift. We just said that. He done exhausted everything else. So all he got is that mighty sword he got, man. That glittering spear.
He made his blessing so popular. Jake want to be killer.
Yeah.
Jake want to be a killer. I'm the dad is killer. You know, or even a slang. Oh man, she killed me. You know, it's all Esau's propaganda. It's all death.
And with the more of this truth coming out, the more and more they're being exposed for their lies. It's gonna get to a point. Hey, fuck it. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know what I'm about. Let's get to it.
Exactly. That's the spirit that he is.
Now he in there.
He's and really, and that's how he want to be. He want to be in that spirit. He want to be backed in the corner, man.
He can't hide a piece of true nature.
That's it. That's it.
He's
He
not hard.
actually want to be in that spirit.
What they say? One for sheep's clothing.
Yeah.
Took that shit off.
Fuck that.
Fuck that. This me.
I would say just recently did he was good Department of Defense now they Department of War.
Yeah.
That's why he's trying to be.
Showing through that garment.
That's right, brother.
What might it be? What's that? Yeah, Red Riding Hood.
Oh, wow. Hey, leave it.
A red demon.
Got a demon. He's in a Red Riding Hood. That is cold, bro.
That wasn't no damn demon. It was
And it was smiling too.
And you know what's funny? The brother was like, that wasn't no demon. It wasn't no demon.
Esau wasn't no demon. Yeah, but
He wants the fangs like a demon.
Right, yeah.
Come back and show
Hey,
him.
but you know what? That's that high. Now he got the logo of a demon, which got, we know they got about 80,000, 90,000. That's a fucking P6. That piece of shit. Look fuck out of here.
He just got the logo. It just look like this.
Right.
Look like this. But that's like Esau. Esau just want to look like a demon. Boy, like, let me show you what demons is. Like, he gonna set up apparitions to terrorize the end. Who knows what was going through in that bunker, man? They don't put that going through in Egypt. Who knows? They going through it now, yeah. That's why they, what's that, Revelation 12 and 12? Yep. God was coming down, great wrath, in a short time.
Hey, I was gonna say, he's already doing it. Hey, look up.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, the chemtrails, that's the form of great rap.
Don't look up.
Yeah. Hey, having moles around us. That's him coming down, to destroying our people, man. The food, the GMO foods. That's a form of him coming down with great rap. You know?
I looked over like, oh shit. Yeah, that's a chance.
And it's fucking,
Yeah.
that's fucked up. You know? Well, hey, bro, that's madness, man.
And
You can't even tell what is up.
And
like, oh, no.
She was over trying to look inside and shit.
Yeah.
See, women are inquisitive.
Yeah.
They want to be. What they doing? She over there doing this shit. Just bring your ass over because she knows you're gonna get cut. Goddamn demons on them. I'm gonna let her come over here.
She got that mold.
And most demons, most spirit over here.
That's a heavy demon. Hey, that's one of the ways that this nigga set war against this, man. Making our men and women sodomites, man. You know, that's another form of him coming down. You are coming down with great rap for us, man. They're making everybody fruits. Like every goddamn commercial. You notice, I watch Hulu sometimes. Like goddamn, the fuck, every commercial is a boat pill.
There's always a Hims commercial.
It's always a nigga.
AIDS commercial.
It's two Jakes.
It's always a
Yes. Eyeballs be open like a mother, like their eyes be like just open like this, like this smooth face.
Send it 2-3 years to Dagestan and forget.
Back all bendy.
I got a pre-sale. Who's on?
I got oh my God.
But that's not, you know what?
Hey, look, hey, somebody.
Oh my God.
Bro.
But that's accepted.
That's accepted, you know what I'm saying?
We in the
They can't make this shit up.
But
this is what the scripture say. Folly is said it, great dignity.
Yeah, bro.
That's folly as hell, bro.
And you know she proud.
Proud as
She
fuck.
probably had a manager at a job, boss of niggas proud.
Yeah.
We said to bring this paperwork back, sir. She one of them niggas, bro.
Yeah, you can say it.
Hey, bro, say she need that third wheel. She like, hey, talk about settling your leads. Like, God damn, that motherfucker settled in a motherfucker, bro. All the way.
This bitch like, go ahead.
I gotta reset this. This about the devil. This is Revelations 12 and 7. Revelations 12 and 7. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. That's what that beast being backed into their corner, man. And that beast just happened to be a dragon, you know, being backed into their corner. They have nowhere else to go, but they're gonna still put up a fight. They're gonna still put up a fight like a wolf, backed into a corner that has nowhere else to go. You know, fighting for his life. You know, but he's not gonna prevail. But even with the so-called thing, that's Babylon. That's how we know we're in Babylon. Babylon means confusion. This is the land of confusion. You know, the gates of Babylon are smitten with destruction, man. It says 9. Revelation 12 and 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil, and then Satan, which deceived the whole world. See, deceived the whole world, man. We were just talking about the blessing. How he wanted his blessing back, so he took our identity, you know, and called us the lowest of the low, and that was prophecy. Every trap that he laid, his foot get caught in the snare. You know? I remember the apostles always got that testimony how they came, the guy hopped up the limousine, like, how did you guys find this? We spent billions, you know, trying to cover it up.
That's how you know that the news media is all false, man.
Yeah.
He said he deceived the whole world. So if we're the ones lying, then why our lies being broadcast?
Yeah.
Not because we're telling the truth. They don't want you to know.
That's why it's called media. And that's how I remember that episode. Hey, Dad, remember that episode of Black Mirrors?
Yeah.
When they was when they didn't want to let it get out in the news.
Yeah.
And they was like Al Jazeera already broadcasting.
Oh, yeah,
It's like Al Jazeera already broadcasting.
That's what's called.
Because everybody's not party agenda. You got Russia Today. You know, I always watch other. You gotta watch world news. Even 007, he go off in certain areas. Yeah. But news outlets, he gotta be good. Yeah. You know, and the skirt is lifted on land over there, our land over there. The imposters are in it. You know, because everybody, you got Joe Schmo Edomites casting out in the restaurants, man. Joe Schmo Edomites. But keep on going. It says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil, which is crazy because it says, and Satan, which deceived the whole world. The devil means deceiver, and Satan means adversary. You know?
Hey, if I may, that's showing the Lord for control. So the Lord gave that man that knowledge.
Allow y'all to show me on shine. They won't allow y'all to wait for that. I thought it was right now. I thought it was going to be right here. Might be enough. It's going to come. This summer? Oh, bro. It's going to be Mike Ladies. First day out there, he ran up on the curb. He almost tipped over. That nigga almost
That red car was bent the corner.
Bro, he hit the
The first, hey, that was the first day?
I think so, yeah.
first day, bro. And it was cold outside.
Yeah.
All right. It's, keep on going. It says, which deceived the whole world, it was cast out into the earth. Cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
Hey, if I may, I was gonna say, you can tell the Lord via through the left hand was with him to give him that technology.
Oh, yeah.
With the television, the Lord gave you that for the purpose to deceive the earth.
Yeah.
Because prior to Esau, nobody had that technology.
Yeah.
The television, to be able to broadcast globally. And,
You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever had that
Well,
technology.
think about ICBM nuclear missile, man. You got the ability to harness nuclear reactors, you know, different chemicals that makes it radioactive, and then you can harness it into a weapon
And then you got to create the thrusters to lift it off the ground and go thousands of miles. But that's technology for your ass.
Yeah.
But the Lord the one who gave him that technology to do that. You know?
And if I may add to your point, a lot of those technology, Jake was right there behind.
Yeah,
A lot of those inventions, Jake really
did it.
Yeah, like the internet. I think Jake invented the internet.
Yeah. Remember that Edomite that tried to discredit?
Just try to discredit,
To discredit Jake. He's like, no, they created the idea for someone else to create the internet.
Right.
I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Because you know why? You can't refute that, man, because the scripture says, what, man? This world was made for our sakes.
Like,
so why wouldn't he put us in charge of inventing stuff?
Also,
if he gave you the knowledge to do certain things, don't you think he gave it to us? He gave it to us just for you to steal it, though.
we had it first.
We had it first.
Jake is a
Formula of all things.
Jake created it.
Yeah.
When the elect, when the Alahaya made the earth, everything was here for you.
Yeah.
Everything was here. The elect is the elect is the form of all things. You know, so even if anybody did create some shit, which he did, it was already here for you to create it.
What's that clip where it says, Jake, he created the light, and they created the light bill.
Don't even get on.
Oh, yeah. We created the, you know.
You get telephone.
Yeah, they did. They just created a way to capitalize off the shit. We live in a capitalist society, man.
It's a scripture in the Apocrypha talks about he is a market for gain. You know, we just want a market for gain for him. That's okay. He fit the bill, right? This is Revelations 12 and 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of Mashiach, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accuseth them before Yahweh day and night. You know,
The word accuser goes into a category. Category.
Category.
Their job is to put us in a category so they can justify themselves coming down upon us.
and that's fine because that's the curses.
Hey.
Putting them categories, you got us being the curses. That's it.
I said that earlier.
Four police.
They be doing all that.
Four police for one accident.
You gonna see medics.
Yeah, he hit somebody. He hit
That shit was hard, bro.
He put up on the curb.
It says 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. They loved not their lives unto death. And we don't love our lives, man. You know, we're not saying we want to die, but we saying we don't love this life here in America. You know, we want immortality, man. You gonna say something?
I was gonna say it ain't say overcoming by guns.
Yeah, we overcome them by being sovereign. Overcome them by establishing a community. Overcome them by having 12 wives. You know? We overcome them by the blood of the Lamb, by the sacrifice y'all shot. It gave us, man. Because his sacrifice gave us what? Hope. You know, another chance, a fighting chance. You know?
See that blood, man, that's that mark of exemption.
That's that mark of exemption.
That mark of exemption that Lord, putting on the doorpost of our minds.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And now, through that mark or through the Lord's blood, we are exempt from destruction.
Exactly.
And when this devil come down with great wrath, the Lord is gonna protect us.
That's what we put our trust in.
Exactly.
We put our trust in. It'll go back to what we opened up with. Hey, we put our trust in the Lord. As this devil come down, hey, the Lord's gonna protect us, man.
Yeah, that's it. Even if we die, we're still gonna be living. You know, even if I die.
Did it not say strive for the truth unto death? You shall life in it?
Yeah.
Right? So you gotta trust in those words, man. You gotta trust in knowing that the Lord say what? Those that die for children, the first ones risen.
I remember a brother did a video. He was going over different scenarios that the men of the Lord got delivered from, and he was about to say he didn't know like with David versus Goliath. Lord, David prayed, and he didn't know the Lord was gonna answer his prayer. He didn't know he was gonna live or die in that situation. Daniel and the lion's den. He didn't know if he was gonna live or die in that situation, but in their mindset, the three holy children, they were like, yeah, the Lord gonna deliver me. They said the Lord has the power to deliver us. You know, or kill us, whichever one we decide. I will serve the Lord regardless, because it don't matter. Like we're gonna have a mindset whether I live or die. I'm gonna serve the Lord. And then the Lord might come down, an angel might drop down. Who knows, bro?
Because that striving the truth unto death. Striving the truth unto death, it doesn't mean you're actually gonna die. It just means you gotta be prepared to die.
Prepared to die, yeah.
He said Jacob will scarcely be saved in the nick of time.
Finish this out. chapter 12, verse 12. Wherefore, Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down upon you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And this is the end of Esau rulership, man. So when Esau rulership ends, who got next? Hey, what's that one guy who came with vocab alone? Saying, y'all Edom, when you look up the word Edom, no, man. Hey, this kingdom is over with, bro. This shit over with, man. And then Yahweh Shemiel Shai got next. You got a precept? These niggas said, because they stupid, bro. Stupid. Look at it. He's still standing there, bro. Look at him. Bro, these people crazy, bro. This people crazy, bro. Hey, man, America is done, bro. This place over with, man. You see how many times you have to say that?
Hey, what's that, 2nd Acts 15? You know, gonna be sedition among men, but they're not gonna, respect the authority. Yeah. Be prayer.
Yeah. Carl, that goes to the prophet standing right hand. Claim on that sister.
They will kill it.
He's looking
Yes, sir, yeah.
Shake his head there.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You got some, I know this.
2 Ezra 2, starting at verse 24, it says, Abide still, O my people, and take thy rest, for thy quietness still comes. Nourish thou children, hold thou good nurse, establish their feet. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
That's the Lord, promising to protect his very elect. Right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And on the flip side of that, the Lord said, what's that in Apocrypha where he said it's a marvel if one of them, God, if one of them go unpunished. Yeah. Really, it was talking about, Jacob. But really, we can go use that for Esau, Edom, and these other nations. Right? Go ahead.
I got the word weary. It says tired, exhausted, miserable, sad. It says to wander or totter. Right? So you got to be fully established in this truth and fully understanding that the Lord got you. When those things come to pass, don't sit there and be like, oh, I don't know if the Lord's going to save me, or, oh, I don't know how I'm going to make it out of these. See, you're not supposed to be worried about those things, man. Let the Lord handle that.
The Lord said, be not tolerant fits.
And it says that too.
If I may say, the Lord says you have to be persuaded in your own mind.
Fully persuaded.
Right. Yeah. See, the Lord don't like Yahweh or question anything. It's a scripture that says, when you come and ask him, even in prayer, when you ask the Lord, he said, come boldly before thy throne. Don't be like, Lord, if you can. No, man. Charge the Lord's word back to what the scriptures say. Charge it back to him. Yeah.
Didn't I say right after that, and believe that it shall happen?
Hey, believe it shall happen, yeah.
And it may not happen right then and there.
It might not, yeah.
It might not happen at all.
Might not,
Look at David.
Yeah.
David, we pray this.
Hey, it might happen in the kingdom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It might not happen on this side because just because you pray for it, don't be Lord. Hey,
Don't
his
mean
time
it's
is
the
not
Lord's will.
His time is not our time.
Exactly.
Yahweh
Shah prayed that you could take the cup from him. He was fighting.
Yeah.
David prayed that his son would live. He was
Hey.
the priest. It was like he knew that. He was like,
Yeah. Hey, and it's beautiful because what? He didn't say yeah or nay. He didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that means what? Hey man, rest in what if I said it or if I didn't say it, just rest.
rest assured, be still.
Yeah, be still. That's beautiful. Peace, be still. If I didn't say nothing, it's peace. Stay still. Right?
This is off the, I got one. 2 Ezra 2 and 28 says, the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, says the Lord. My hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell.
Hey, so they gonna envy us, man. But hey, we gonna be with us, man. And nothing you that was gonna do about it. You're not gonna stop us. You're not gonna stop the elect from receiving salvation. That's something you're not gonna do, man. It's already predestined. It's already written to happen. You know, if everything you doing is already written, what more? How much more us receiving? Lord will give the elect. The elect receiving their crowns.
Think about the times now, like you said, you bringing up the chemtrails. Think about all the pollution that they're putting in the waters and the food, and yet we still live. You know how pissed that makes them? They're doing all of these different things, they're exerting all of their resources, but yet you can't do anything against this truth.
Hey, Jacob, I remember Ed Ayash said he took his little stepson to football practice. This nigga in a gang of McDonald's, bro, and running touchdown, full fucking field, bro.
It's so, bro.
Yeah. And the much you try to kill us, we'll go stronger. And these are 2 thirds we're talking about.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's Hebrews 4:16. It says, "Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need."
We're gonna run up boldly.
If I may,
Run up boldly.
I would say one of the words to go into is concealment.
Yeah.
You know, so don't try to hide nothing. You're going to the Lord. Be fully honest.
I'm gonna look up that word for them. Yeah, I'm getting a blue letter. It says, boldly, it goes to freedom in speaking, unreservedness in speech, openly, frankly, without concealment.
Frankly, without concealment.
No, I was gonna say it because it's like therapy. You know, what is the one rule in therapy? There's no lying in therapy. You know, so you can't come, insincere in front of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? You gotta come boldly and sincere. You know, because the Lord, a little bit up in Hebrews 4 said what? That word is gonna expose you anyway. Hebrews 4:12. You know? So hey, the Lord knows, whether you got a stain on your garment or not. That's it. You know? You gonna say what? Hey friend, where's your garment, man? Well, you gonna say it's a stain on that shit, man. You got a little bit more cleaning to do, man. Go ahead, bro.
You gotta be able to admit you need the Lord's help.
Exactly. Right.
It's mighty, and that brings it full circle because he's putting you through all these different trials in order for you to recognize that you can't go through these things alone. You can't solve these problems alone, right? So as soon as you go through these trials, you're made low and you start to realize, damn, I need help. And when you finally realize that, that's when the Lord's going to start to, okay, now we can make our boat together and I can show you how to correct these wrongs.
You will need help. The Lord will put you in a position where you need help. He's going to put you in a position where you can be the helper, be the help. And you need the help. Because you have to understand both balance, how to operate under both.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
The first sign of change is, the outcry for help. To admit that you need help.
No man is an island unto himself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes that's why trials repeat themselves too, because you're not talking about it.
Yeah. You keep failing the same trial, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, boy. With that, yes, sir. Hey, with that, we're going to give all praises, all glory, and all honor to outside, double honor to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone who were well. Peace and salutations to all you Akim out there preaching the truth throughout the 4 corners of the earth. With truth and sincerity in your hearts and for love of the gospel. Until next time, shalom. Shalom. And above.
Keep us down to 2026. So.
Get fried.
Who you get?
I bet you that.